There is a specific kind of man who does everything right. He is present, he is open, he communicates, he shares, and he watches the relationship slowly die anyway. Not because he loved wrong, because he revealed too much. Most men are taught that intimacy means total transparency, that love means handing someone the map to every room inside you. Machiavelli understood something far more dangerous. The man who reveals everything gives away the one thing that keeps him irreplaceable, his mystery. Today I am going to give you 5 things you must never tell your woman, even when she asks. Because the question is never just a question, and your answer, the honest one, the open one, the one you were told to give, may be the most expensive thing you have ever said. There is a difference between intimacy and exposure. One builds connection, the other destroys power. And once the power is gone, the attraction follows. 1. The details of past relationships. The body count. She asked you. Maybe it was casual. Maybe it was late at night. Maybe she said it like it did not matter, like the answer was just information and she was just curious. How many women have you been with? And something in your chest tightened. Not because you did not know the answer, because you already knew what the answer would cost you. You had 2 options in that moment. You told the truth and watched something change in her eyes. Or you lied and carried that lie like a stone you could never put down. Most men pick one of those 2 roads and convince themselves there was no third option. Machiavelli saw it clearly 500 years before that question was ever asked in your bedroom. He wrote, "The wise man does what he must, not what he is told." He was not talking about deception. He was talking about sovereignty. The sovereign man does not answer every question just because it was asked. He understands something most men never learn. A question is not a contract. Being asked does not mean you are obligated to answer. Being in a relationship does not mean every room inside you is available for inspection. Loving someone does not mean surrendering your privacy at the door. But nobody told you that. They told you honesty is everything. They told you secrets poison relationships. They told you a real man has nothing to hide. So you answered. And the moment you did, you handed her something she was never supposed to have. Not information, a weapon. Here is what actually happens when you answer that question. Not what you think happens, not what she says will happen. What actually happens inside the psychology of the person sitting across from you. The number you give her does not stay a number. It becomes a lens. From that moment forward, every woman you speak to, every name you mention, every notification that lights up your phone gets filtered through that number. You mention a female coworker. She does not hear a coworker. She hears a possibility. You are friendly with someone at a restaurant. She does not see friendliness. She sees pattern recognition. You did not create a foundation of honesty. You created a permanent audit. Psychologists call it hypervigilance. When the mind receives information that signals potential loss, it activates a monitoring system, low level, constant, almost invisible. She is not even aware she is doing it most of the time. But the system is running, and you activated it yourself, voluntarily, because someone asked you a question on a Tuesday night and you thought honesty would bring you closer. It brought you under surveillance. Now let us talk about the number itself. The first mistake is going high. You tell her the real number. It is higher than she expected. She says it is fine. She says it does not bother her. She is lying. Not maliciously. She genuinely believes herself in that moment. But what her brain hears is not a number. What her brain hears is, he has practiced choosing and leaving. Every time there is friction, every time you pull back, every time you go quiet, that number whispers to her. He has done this before. He knows how to leave. You did not give her a fact. You gave her a story she will replay at her lowest moments. The second mistake is going low. You minimize, you round down, you say something vague, and now you are a liar. Now she knows 2 things. 1. The real number is higher than what you said. 2. You do not fully trust her. Both of those conclusions live in her quietly from that point forward. You tried to protect yourself and ended up more exposed than if you had said nothing at all. You see the trap now. High number, damage. Low number, damage. The question itself is the trap. And the only move that preserves your power is the one most men never consider: strategic silence. Not lies, not deflection, not nervous laughter. Silence delivered with calm, total confidence. Look at her directly, unbothered, and say, "That is not something I talk about. What we have is what matters." No apology, no hesitation, no explanation. Because here is the truth most men miss entirely. She does not actually want the number. What she wants to know is whether she is replaceable, whether you are the kind of man who collects and discards, whether what you have with her means something. And you can answer that fully, directly, powerfully, without ever touching the number. You are not competing with anyone from my past. What I have here with you is where my focus is. That answers the real question. It gives her the security she was actually looking for. Without turning your private history into public information, she will carry into every future argument. Julius Caesar was captured by pirates at 25 years old. They held him for ransom. They expected fear. They expected submission. Caesar laughed at them. He did not perform his vulnerabilities. He did not reveal the pressure of his situation, the uncertainty of his future. He performed dominance in a prison, surrounded by captors, waiting for ransom to be paid. When he was freed, he raised a fleet, returned to the island, and executed every single one of them, because he understood a principle that most men never learn. What you reveal in a moment of pressure determines how you are treated for the rest of the dynamic. Most men, the moment they are under relational pressure, a direct question, an emotional confrontation, a moment of intimacy, reveal everything, and wonder why the dynamic shifts. The habit of answering every question your woman asks you is a pattern. When you establish early in a relationship that your entire inner world is available to her on demand, you do not create intimacy, you create a dynamic where your privacy disappears entirely. And a man without privacy is a man without mystery. And a man without mystery is a man she already fully understands. The brain is wired to pursue what it has not yet fully discovered. When she can predict you, when she knows your number, your fears, your regrets, your next move, the pursuit ends. Not the relationship necessarily, but the pull. The prince who maintained strategic ambiguity, who could not be fully predicted, fully mapped, fully understood, commanded a different kind of respect. The same law governs intimate relationships. You are not supposed to be fully legible. You are supposed to be discovered slowly. Lock it. Not because you are ashamed of it, because your past belongs to you. And what belongs to you stays with you. Now, we have talked about what never to reveal, about where you have been. But there is something you are doing right now, something you think is ambition, something you think is partnership, something you think is bringing her into your world, that is costing you far more than you realize. And most men do not even see it happening until it is already too late. 2. The blueprint of your ambition. You told her your plan. Not all of it, just enough. Just the part you were excited about. The business, the investment, the move you have been quietly building toward for months. You told her because you trusted her. And then slowly, almost gently, she started asking questions. Is that realistic right now? Are you sure the timing is right? What if it does not work? She was not attacking you. She was afraid. But her fear entered your plan, like water enters a wall. You just noticed weeks later that you were moving slower, thinking smaller, second-guessing decisions you had already made with total clarity before you opened your mouth. She did not steal your ambition. You handed it to her. Here is the law.